on. It's actually rather cold down here anyway. That's the main reason I wear these gloves for the stream. Yeah, I'm doing a really late night stream. I know I should do one this late, but I've never done one this late in a very long time. And I was curious of what would happen, especially in the phone mode. In fact, I have much better solutions. But last time, a lot of people showed up because we were doing Pokemon. I do not expect that to happen this time. But I'm going to be prepared for I think the next paint stream after this one I want to do will be Zelda related because there was this cool paint I had in mind for a while, but I already had a fixation on today's idea, so I decided to do that for tonight. As a little happy bonus stream, but will also cover my weekly art stream for this week. But hey, that brings me up to do Zelda tomorrow, actually, but I think I'm going to do Arceus tomorrow, the more I think about it. And I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll probably do Arceus tomorrow. I might. And then I can be my Saturday free for either Zelda or something else if I'm really not feeling so. Yeah, I'm gonna play Zelda. I've been meaning to get back into it. I've been kind of on like a Zelda withdrawal ever since like around the time of Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Maybe I don't think I'm completely up with the formula. Zelda's a timeless formula. Oh, oh, I need to turn that up a little bit. I do start the music, but I hit that by accident. Alright, let me get to 5. Is everything working? Let's see. Sounds like it. Alright, good, good, good. We have a nice little control center. Thumbs up. Waiting to see my thumbs up. Okay, it's as cheesy as I was expecting. Awesome. Oh, actually, I didn't want to share the screen with folks. Enjoy your sealing action for a while. Live cover here. Oh yeah, right. Here. Oh yeah, right. Oh shit, there's people. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's get started then. Okay, I do have the ability to see chat now. If you wanted to say hi, I had to dip out of the screen uncomfortably a little bit. Hi. Hey, there. I might need to move this chair a little closer to me. There we go. That'll be far less uncomfortable. Okay, let's get to the banner of the way. This is our little mascot Filbert, but he's done his job as mascot today. So we are going to do paintings on these little tiny canvases. The reason I want to do this is really just on a whim. There's no particular reason, but we're going to make a game out of it. Here's where it gets interesting, and not just random ass abstract art painting. I'm making it into a meme challenge. Kinda. It's a very weak one. And it's also rather lazy. If anything, it's making me think less. It's like an anti-challenge, if anything. But I'm going to. These are the paints, the acrylic painting I have not used yet from my recent art set, and I'm going to randomly choose from these paint vials, and I have to mix two of them together. I don't have to mix the paint necessarily, but I have to use them in the painting, and then we do that until we have all 6 paintings done. And that'll probably be the entire stream if I'm being honest, but yeah, if we're having a fun enough time, maybe I can do some doodling in my sketch pad with markers or something, but I don't want to make any promises for that. Let me adjust the volume for what will be our soundtrack today. I have something that's a little unconventional, but if you are a cutesy moe anime fan, like I am, and watched Hamtaro as a kid, you might have had the Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite game on Game Boy Color. It was one of my favorites, especially one time when I was in the hospital. I was kind of, hyped up on the medicine they give you. It's a little loud. I should turn down some. Yeah, probably a little higher than that. How this? Put it closer to that. Because I need my paper towels in nearby range anyway. I'm gonna start this song over, and then we'll be good. Tell me the music's good though, or if it's too loud or too low. Hello. Maybe this is all you need to pull my power and the witnesses with the beat. Message rejected. Don't know what the deal with that is. Hope it's not someone trying to bring bad vibes. Alright, let's begin though. By drawing the first two paintings from the box. I wish I could. I could definitely show this box on screen. I'm just being too lazy to move literally the tiniest canvases in the goddamn world. So I can put this on screen. Let me angle that a little better just so I can see chat better. Okay, perfect. Alright, I close my eyes and randomly pick and sort. Painting number 1 is turquoise. Okay, I like turquoise. Turquoise is cute. Just to make sure I didn't use it yet. Nope, it still has its unused cap. It's possible I could have put a few paint into here that I just kind of forgot about. I pulled a few out because, but it was like a short tail sign and I used it like paint smeared everywhere. Music might be a little too loud. Let me turn it down just a smidge. Alright, if anyone ever wants it up though, just let me know in chat. Alright, let's mix things around a little bit. They're not really well mixed yet, if I'm being honest. As we have less of them over time, they will be. Alright. And orange. This feels random. I guess that's kind of the point. But we're going to paint with those two colors for our first painting. I think I'll use a tiny square one for this one because I'm a little less confident with this combination, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But we are going to give it a try, okay? I was going to try to bring my phone voice a little more. I will slip out a bit every so often, but I am trying. Alright. Let's get to it, and I'll switch between square, rectangle, so we can end on a rectangle. Good, good. Let me listen to this to make sure the music's not way too damn loud. Let me pause it. It might be a smidgen too loud, but not horribly. I'll just turn it down one notch. There we go. That should do it. Maybe even though put the switch a little further away. Alright. I'd say that's good. Let's begin though. No more distractions. Oh, we have our little paint helper here. I'm going to call it the paint helper. Even though there's an obvious name for it. Yeah, let's just put a little tiny bit of paint. I don't want to waste too much. We can always put more later. Yeah, this isn't very well clean, but all this is acrylic and just dried and caked into there. I couldn't get it out with even scrubbing it. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna roll with whatever paintbrush I end up picking and give not much thought. I am allowed to look and give it thought, but if I have no particular ideas, that's just what I'm gonna do. Here, let me get it a little closer to the. Let me get the camera a little closer to the painting. A little right there. Yeah, that's better, I think. Looks like a duck foot. Actually, I kind of like that, though. Let's make it look a little more interesting than that. Could look like a lot of things. I kind of like it. Let's have it like seep off the canvas a little bit too, just to make it a little extra spooky. Yeah, like a monster arm coming out. Ooh! And then I know what I want to do for the outside then. This paint's going to be rather quick. But we have multiple paintings to go and some bigger canvases to get to. So it's okay if these little ones go quick. These are like the intermission ones and to get us warmed up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Turquoise. Oh, let's get our little art helper back. Not as happy with how this will probably turn out. I'm curious what I can do if I mix the colors together, though. Let me try to put a different texture into this one. Gotta liven it up a bit. Is it just being... It's always like a silvery turquoise, isn't it? I guess it's just the nature of the paint. Yeah, I was working, and I got some goddamn silvery-ass paint stuck, burst into, from the shipping container. Fucking got everywhere down the factory conveyor belt line. When I was working at the Golden Factory. Yeah, isn't it fucked up? Golems work at the Golden Factory. We just build them. We're literally built different. Alright. To be honest, I am a little less sure about this one. But I'm going to gamble on something. That's mixing the colors together. In fact, I might even add a little more turquoise to it. I don't know how well this is going to work, gang. But we're going to be brave and find out. And if it doesn't work... You know, not every painting can be a winner, gang. Is the conclusion we would come to at that point. Let's see what this does. Probably just like brown, to be honest. But it might work in this case. Let's see. Yeah, it made brown. Unless I'm colorblind, it's a green, but I'm pretty sure it's brown. I mean, I am colorblind, by the way, like literally. You know what, though? The brown adds a nice contrast, so I'm not complaining. Looks almost like a demon or something. I need to boost brown streaks here because I want to add more turquoise to this, so I'm going to need more turquoise paint. And let me get a different brush as well. Let me get a smaller brush, actually. Let's put a little bit in my tray here. Yeah, I should have my tray somewhere on camera if possible. Can you see it there? Maybe. Can you see my water bottle in frame? It's hard to fucking tell. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna use one of these little tiny ones for figurines. Just for the walls. Maybe the song... Maybe my song choice wasn't the best. Some songs are really good, but some are very simple. It is a Game Boy era game after all. Make me wish I could really add another color to this. But the restriction is part of the challenge, you know. I only do these for the tiny canvases, I think. Easier to march on. I kind of did it with one of my paintings before. But that was more of like a happy little accident. Alright, let me get a different brush. Okay, this can work. Because I want to make This works for some parts. I might actually get the other little brush back for the rest. At this point, I'm just going to try to put the painting together. I'm going for something that's a little demonic and mysterious. Like a monster in the back of a turquoise sky is the kind of vibe I'm going for, I think. I might put a little bit too much paint in some parts though, but that's okay. I can make this cleaner. That's okay. I can always add more orange. In fact, yeah, the orange is a little imbalanced now. I'm gonna add a little orange to it. Oh, orange just for that. Was it orange? Or was it called something? Yeah, no, literally just orange. Okay. Aren't you glad I'm stupid and forget shit? This particular track is a little. I might skip. I'm gonna skip this one. Oh my god! It still was gonna go on for another 30 seconds. Okay, that's a little better. Maybe I should try this from a different angle. It doesn't really work now unless I go way further back. Yeah, I don't like that. An attempt was made, but this is the best angle I got. I'm gonna try to paint using my left hand for a bit then. I'm somewhat ambidextrous. I think it's more like I have two left hands though. As in two bad hands. Oh well, actually, I kind of like that effect. Excuse me. Yeah, let me play around with that. I kind of like that streak. Oh wow. Let me fuck with this. Yeah, do you see kind of what I'm going for here? No. Okay, swiping down just kills it. Okay, at least I know that now. Oh yeah, there's one other place I wanted to share the stream real quick. Is you behind? Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Alright. Now I really do want to put a sharper orange into this. That little experiment honestly didn't work as well as I wanted it to. We don't really have any orange. I like more of an orange contrast over here. Maybe even imply that it has two arms reaching out. Oh, I know something else I'm missing here. Oh, I got an idea. Let me get a little tiny sponge. I fucked up completely, by the way. Let me rebuild the orange demon face in the middle, though. Nope, I ruined it. I'm sorry, gang. You know, it might be time, though. Some of this paint is so newly applied that I might be able to wipe it off still if I'm fast enough. Yeah, sometimes I make a mistake and it snowballs. Because I think that playing around with something long enough will make it look cool, but sometimes, it doesn't work, and that's okay. I think we pretty much... Okay, you know what? Strangely enough, though, I kind of like this. I think I can work with it. See, it's all just happy little accidents. You gotta make accidents happen so you can get to the real shit. I think Bob Ross said that, right? Yeah, these two colors do not really mix that well. I'm just gonna say it. This challenge is already flawed. Maybe two colors just isn't enough. I think you need at least three. Well, I'm gonna try to save it by putting a bunch of teal paint on it, just so there's something to contrast with all this brown, and then try to add a little more orange to it. No, this paintbrush isn't really doing me any good either. Let me try to find out my other. Oh, you know what? Nah, it's not working either. Wait. Yeah, I ruined it. The first thing I was doing was way better. Mm. You know what? This is a wash. Hmm. I'm just interested in what color it's making at this point. Yeah, this is by far the worst paint stream I've done, and I apologize already. This concept was heavily flawed, and now I realize that. Let me try rubbing away everything I can from this. Wait! Wait! Holy shit, though. A lot of what I did earlier had time to dry, so you can see the fucking imprint of it. That's fucking badass. You know what? I'm gonna use turquoise for one last thing. I did not want to squeeze as much as I did there. In fact, I need a little tiny brush. Yeah, this works. Okay, is this song still going? Okay, it's ending now. Alright. I think we're getting somewhere. Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm like in heavy focus mode right now. As silly as that may sound. Oh god, that's way more terrifying. I think I got some of the excess paint from this. Because those gloves aren't going to dry that well anyway. Oh my god, I kind of fucked up his face in a kind of a cool way too. I think I just gotta kind of... Nah, I just kind of made it disappear. I went a little too hard. Let's make this significantly more orange. Oh! We're really getting somewhere. No. We need like let me get another tiny paintbrush. I have an idea. It's really fucking cool. In my opinion. Okay, I just need a little tiny bit of teal, but I need pure teal. It's like fucking Wicked Clown fucking makeup. It looks like a demented version of Tingle. I think I need something over here, so how about... Actually, no. I have a better idea for over there. Much more simple idea. And that is... Just use some brown. Yes. Oh, if I can even less brown than this. So just a little touch of brown. Just kind of... I didn't work the way I wanted it to, in fact. I think I need a sponge brush for this one, but I don't think it will fuck it up because I'm only using it for a very tiny thing. And that is kind of wear this out. I just want to add like a little extra texture in this area, that's all. Doesn't have to overwhelm the painting at all. Have a little something going on in the background, you know. Oh, okay. Let's abandon this one. See if I can actually rub some of this off. Okay, yeah, I am. Cool. Okay, we're back in business. Just get this real quick so I can show you the results. There we go, that's much better. Maybe a little more brown at the bottom here, though. I don't even know. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think we're good now. Here we are. Using the only teal and orange, we have mixed these together to create this fucking monstrosity. What the fuck are we looking at? Looks like a fucking if Tingle became a juggalo instead of a fairy. Oh, hey, hey, hello. Hello. No. Cool. And is that a thing that's happening now? People just quoting, showing up in people streams and quoting the fucking Bible. I'm assuming it's a bot. Let's see. I'm gonna report that for spam. There's like nothing on commercial coming or spam. Okay, that's what it is. What? Where is it from my channel? Okay, and let's do it for the other one too. And channel. Okay, good, good, good. They are now gone. No more bots. Fuck bots. Alright, this one could have went more hairy than it did. But I think we turned it around. Oh, that's upside down. I think we turned it around by the end and made something kind of cool. And the first layer of the orange withstanding the way it did is kind of a mini miracle. We're gonna let this one dry and move on to the next. Let's see. This is gonna be a much bigger canvas now. So let's see what we get. It might actually matter this time. Put our brushes back. Alright, I'm a little tired of this one too. Yeah, the soundtrack hasn't held up as well as I remember. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the box of paint to determine. How about this? For the bigger canvases, since we were struggling with just two colors there. No, I'm committing to the challenge. So let's bring out the box of colors. Hear this all for a second. Oh, you know what? I forgot another person that. Let's switch real quick. Let's switch for a second. Oh, yeah, I should be doing this for the picking anyways. Let me close my eyes. First color is Cosmos. Interesting, interesting. Definitely a pretty. And second color is pink. Oh, what? This seems perfect. Awesome. We got a much easier combination this time. Fuck yeah. But let me first. How do I there should be a share stream option. Oh, here it is. Just copy link. There it is. Oh, sorry if we were disconnected there for a second. Oh, sorry if we were disconnected there for a second. Oh, is that why so many people went away before when there was 10 people? Oh. That's a problem, YouTube. Fix your fucking UI. If I realized that, I would have had way more viewers now. Oops. That was a mistake then. Well, oh well. If Robin finds her way here, it'll be worth it. But that was a little dumb. Stupid. I turned my phone stupid. Where's the elementary school theme in the Hamtaro game? Yeah, this is one of the better tracks in the game. Now I need some water. I'm getting a headache. But let's get our canvas back on board. Alright, cut the paint with pink. Oh, pink might have already been opened, guys. We have to check it. Excuse me. I burped just a tad bit. Okay, we're safe. It was not opened yet. Alright. I think this painting will be a much bigger banger than the last one of them. I mean, the last one I had was, I think I turned it around in a really cool way. But oh boy, it was a journey getting there. It was me having a complete meltdown, and Cosmos already used? I didn't open it. Or was this the first one I opened? I'm 99% sure I never used Cosmos, so I'm gonna say this is fine. Oh, is that the one I just opened? Is it pink I had questions about? Oh, that is the one I just opened. I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry. They both look very similar to me. I'm colorblind. Yet so it happens. Hey, this is like the scammer fucking theme in the Hantaro game. Buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. He just starts breaking down and saying after a while. Real talk. I'm considering getting an actual fucking stencil instead of this shit. But for now, let's start with the. Let's start with the cosmic background because that's a lighter color than the looks of it. And the color, so the darker color will show over it better. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's start with the sponge brush in the corner here. Hope everyone can see alright. I think I'm gonna have to adjust it slightly. Alright. Let's run this nice and thin. Didn't I cover every inch of it, but I want it nice and thin now. Because I want it to be like the background base of everything. We're gonna try to make it a little bit chaotic too. Okay, I think that's a good start. Next, let me pour in some of the pink. I'll do it right next to this one. I'll try to show as much of the art process as I can. I do have a very awkward setup here, though. In fact, I might as well show you how ghetto my setup is. This is my tripod. It's a broken tea mug and a red party cup. Yes, I live like this. Any questions? No? Good. Because I have no answers. Pink! I actually kind of want Cosmos to be the dominant color here, but in fact, I think there's too much pink on here. Let me take a little bit of the excess off. Also, kind of want to squish them together a little bit too. Perfect. Oh, I was going to cross-contaminate. Let me get that Cosmo brush back. Actually kind of liking this. Let me hold the canvas and try painting. I don't think I've ever tried that before. Let's add a little bit of the pink. Yeah, I want a very shallow amount of pink, though. You know what? I genuinely want to see what it's going to be like when we mix these two pinks together. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm going to put more Cosmos in at the end, though, because the color is actually really pretty and I like it. But first, I'm going to mix them together. I'll just use a paintbrush and play with them both. We're going to add a little more Cosmos to the mix to make it even. I think I'll just make a nicer, brighter pink color. Or just the Cosmos but darker. Let me try mixing this more. I try mixing it to oblivion. Oh my god, it's just pink. Yeah, that probably means that I need to add a little more Cosmo to it. Okay, this is looking a little more balanced now. Okay, this is definitely a slightly different tone now. It's very slight though. Oh! This is Jingle's theme. Let me add a little more of this color to it. I think I'm finally kind of making a painting I've had in my head for a while here. It's called Cotton Candy Sky, because that's kind of what it looks like. The one in my head had a lot more colors than these two, but... Oh wait, I think that was teal paint. Oops! Happy little accidents happen. Happy, and in fact, let me just wipe it up. That's it. Yeah, that's the pain of being colorblind, I'm afraid. Not a big deal, but there's a little turquoise in there. Happy little turquoise can live there, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not an evil landlord that's just gonna evict happy little fucking turquoise from its happy pink Cosmo home. What do you take me for? Punk? Yeah. The fuck is wrong with me? Alright, now. Add more of this color to it as well. Let me get a different brush. I like this brush, but I'm not sure it's gonna help here. There's a brush that like promises big things but doesn't actually work. It's like a mid-tier trolling deck in a card game. Alright, just still painting stuff. Kinda. Let me try washing off a little more, and then I'll give it another college try. Alright. Not too bad for what I want it for. Oh my god, this song is good too. I'm seeing something happening here. I just need to add more roundness to it in the most obvious way possible. Oops, sorry. Okay, don't do any more than that, because it will probably take away too much. In fact, I'm going to wipe off the excess paint and kind of get back to a layer we were at before. But I wanted this little texture layer on top of it. Alright. I think we have a good background for it now. Let's try to paint something over top of this using Cosmos. That's, and just a little bit of the other color. There's way too much paint on here. Let me take some of the excess off. Done that quite a few times tonight, but it's good to realize when it's happened. Yeah, this is not for any textures, it's literally just to get the paint off of it. Let's pat it down just a smidgen. Yeah, I got a little bit of another color in there, unfortunately. Just do that. Little paint over it and get it off. Have little paint accidents happen, especially when you have way too damn many paintbrushes and are bad at organizing, like me. Let's get back to the main thing we've been doing here. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's the same brush. I'll try this one. It already had a color on it too. I need to start. Alright, I need a way to organize my paintbrushes better, so I don't make mistakes like this anymore. Not that big of a deal, it really isn't. Yeah, well, I might add a little extra layer or something to this painting anyway. I'm just trying to fill in like the empty little spaces here. If I want something rounded, I need to use a rounder brush. Let me try this one. Try something else here too. Let me get some pure pink on here. After I wipe off some excess. Because it got a little watery there. In fact, I like the texture kind of made a little bit anyway. Yep. Let me wash this one off and then try to wipe it off some with a little extra effort. Make sure it's good. Alright, I think it just needs one more ingredient. And that is a touch up of regular pink. To give it more of a contrast. Alright, I put a little more layer of this onto it now. And try to brighten it up. I feel like I'm close to something here. I just need a little more cosmic paint. Just like a tiniest little speck. I'm squeezing from the bottom of the bottle to make sure I have extra control. Alright, like literally that little should work. Almost there. I could almost fuck with this. I think we need a nice little blend in the middle here. I had a weird oh, it was from Steam, I think. That was confusing and upsetting. Let me dry out this brush some more and make sure it's good and clean before I trust it with my canvas. Alright, I just thought I need to put more cosmic thing on here. Yeah, there we go, a little touch of that in there. Mm. 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 I'm trying to like bring the color balance back, but it's not really working the way I want it to. I'm about to just abandon this and accept it for what it is. Okay, I feel like I want to bring us something here. I just need to find the right brush for it. Oh my god, is this brush about to make a redemption arc? Nope, still too broad. Way too broad of a brush. Nope, that brush sucks. It is such a disappointing brush. It looks so cool, but it doesn't deliver the results you want ever. Alright, I think I had an epiphany of what I'm doing here. I've been overcomplicating it. And we can move on from this painting and on either on to the next or I'll end it. It depends, really. I'm trying to get a headache. I have to waste more cosmic thing, but I can't think of what else to do with this. Eureka. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out finally. Okay. We're gonna look at this closely and decide. Maybe a little more polishing down here. Hmm. I think I overcooked it already. I had an instinct to stop and I chose to ignore it. I think the colors are fine. Let's see if I want to add an interesting texture to it now. Alright, I'm going to use more pink. Because I did want a pink cloud here. I forgot my game plan for a second, I'm going to be honest. But I remember now. Make a nice little happy pink cloud here. We're going to make the mixture color. Either one kind of in the center a little bit. Have a nice little contrast. I'm almost done. I'm just doing a little touch up at this point. I like all the unique colors up here. Maybe just a little bit here and there. I like how that looks. Okay, I'm good now. This is the closest to cotton candy sky I'm going to ever reach in my life. Yep, and the Hamtaro theme also ran out. You know what? These two paintings took longer than I thought they would, especially the second one. Not sure how I feel about either of them, if I'm being honest. This one's kind of neat because it looks similar to a painting I had in mind for a while, but still don't feel like it's quite there. Maybe one day it will be there. This guy is a little fucking gremlin. Brr, 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 brr. How about I do one more painting? I'll meet myself halfway. I do one more painting with two random colors on a tiny square one because I have more canvases than I realize. And doing more than that would be insane. Or maybe I should do a rule of cutting it off after I finally get... You know what? It's already been an hour. I'm very tired. And I think it's affected my ability to paint a little bit, if I'm being honest. But let's take a final look at the paintings we made. First, we made this weird creeper juggalo fucker version of looks like Tingle from Zelda. So happy Zelda 40th, by the way. I thought I'd make it a more actual Zelda themed painting session next time, but It's a more proper painting I'll use on a larger canvas, and I have more idea what I'm going for. This was more like a challenge run. Like, okay, you have these two colors, make it work, artist, go. This one did not mix that well. I got turquoise and orange for this one, so I had to leverage that into greens, browns, and other shit. The only thing the turquoise really stayed for was the clown makeup. But I think for how it was going badly, where I was having a meltdown, I ended up pulling it around and making it look pretty neat. At least in my opinion. It might look ugly. I'm colorblind. Keep that in mind. And this is the Cotton Candy Sky, I'm going to call it. I think this is pretty close to what I wanted for that. I'm curious how it would look when it dries. Hmm. No, this is good. Not perfect, but actually there's one part I think I want to touch up on. Just a tiny little bit. I fucked up the part I liked a little bit. Oh well. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, stop there. Okay, I like this a lot better now. I think the textures swirl a lot better now that I have applied the So you know what? Since we have a little more yeah. I was doing another paint because I said I had 3 viewers, but then they disappeared. No, we're not watching this bitch paint. Nah. Well, they can do one more. Like I said. Meet myself halfway. I'll do one more little tiny painting, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So let's pick out the next colors from our box, and I'll find another song to listen to. It'll probably be something very short. Oh, I know something very short. How about just a Zelda 1 soundtrack? Maybe I can have like a Zelda State of Mind to warm up for the main Zelda stream of painting I have planned since I accidentally made Demonic Tingle already. Zelda 1 OST, which is a very short soundtrack if I recall. It sure is, just 12 songs. No, the intro is fun. Oh, wait. I don't know. That might be too popular. Fuck it. It's fine. Alright. You know what? I changed my mind. Nah, do it. Fuck it. One more painting, and then I really am ending the stream, though, because I'll be too tired at that point. It's a little tiny baby painting anyway. What's the chances that I'll get colors so fucking devious that not even the most talented artist could make them work? Yellow, okay, I was hoping I would get yellow. Lemon yellow to be exact. We have to use his proper Christian name. That looks kind of neat with the cap on. Almost like a candy-like color. I guess it is kind of what's going for. Like a very... Oh, yeah. Looks cool inside of there. Yeah, like a very candy store looking yellow. Let's hope we get something cool with it that will mix well. I know the hanging blue I wanted, so I'm going to make it a little longer so I don't... In fact, let me turn the box too so everything is different. Okay. And what did we get here? Salmon. Yep. Do you want your lemon and salmon sandwich? Oh god, fuck no. I think this can work. It's not okay. Salmon's an awkward color, but I don't think it's so bad that it. Okay, this sucks. The more I think about it, the more I realize, actually, this kind of sucks. I think I'm gonna do the darker color, contrasting the brighter color this time, though. See, yeah, I'm gonna try that this time. Because I like the idea of a nice pretty yellow background anyway. And we go by vibes on this channel anyway, so. Always vibes. never thrives. I just want a yellow canvas background, just flat out to start. Oh god, this is lemon yellow. In fact, let me grab a sponge real quick. Oh, let me give this yellow. Yeah, for canvassing, yeah, this is perfect. Because I just want to make a yellow canvas to start. Okay, we're good now. We're starting to get chunks from the paint itself. We're gonna let this dry for just a minute while I get some water. Yep, no one else showed up, just some trolls. Statage. Oh, I have an idea. A very simple idea. So simple that this painting might be done soon. Let's see me fuck it up. And your brush is a little more rounded. Perfect. Oh, I accidentally picked up paint I did not want. Let me try clean this. Oh no, I'm getting paint on canvases. I'm not trying to paint yet. Help. Alright. Oh god, that sounds actually kind of annoying. Alright, I'm abandoning my original idea, but I think I see something kind of neat. Okay, let's next that. Oh god, it goes on for another minute. Jesus fucking Christ. Or is this like to me? One of those, like a close up? I think that's exactly what this is. Yeah, I just. I have another idea. With lemon yellow this time. I'm getting another brush. Hopefully one I haven't used yet. Mm. Okay, I think we're good. Except, oh, one more thing. In fact, it's a tiny bit, but I need it to be really yellow. And lastly, over top of everything else, but a single pupil of salmon. I can make this work though. Let's see if I can take off the excess paint with paper towel. I don't think so, to be honest, but let's see if we can do it. Alright, let's try to salvage this painting now. That was kind of fucked. This is a repetitive yet cozy theme. Alright, let's take this one because it's starting to get fucked. Alright, that's why I have a little more salmon. Just to have a higher contrast. I'm going to add those to the tentacles, I think. This will definitely be the last painting. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, the salmon. Salmon. Actually, what happens if we mix the colors, like, directly? I haven't really tried that. Yellowy salmon. Yeah, a little gross. Let's try it. Okay, it's already kind of that color, so I'm just adding more of it. Okay, fair enough. Mm, mm. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my. It changes everything. This changes everything. This is gonna kick ass now. Okay. I like this a lot more now. The lemon yellow background with yellowy salmony vines growing from the center of it, kind of consuming the whole painting. That's a cool idea I did there. It's as if I too haven't done that before, but I like the texture I made there. I am fucking exhausted. I was crazy for doing this, but I'm glad some people showed up. It's always fun to do painting. I do painting streams every week. I usually do them on Fridays or Saturdays, but today I just felt like doing a painting. The three little paintings. Let's show them off again. This wait, I'm gonna look for an even skinnier, thinner. Dang it. An even skinnier, thinner one. That is pointy. You're lucky painting. I'm too tired to find something right now. Honestly, it's fine as it. Really does need a little more on that bottom right corner. See, is this the one I was using? Maybe, but sure I could find an even better one. I remember seeing one. Oh, wait, no. I'm overthinking this. Let me just grab one. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it smells pretty good. There's nothing you can contaminate. Okay, I added a little more detail. Perfect. Okay. This painting is now done. Cool. Let's show the previous paintings before we end off for the night. Here's this weird, evil, tingle looking fucking painting I did. That was the first painting we did, and then we did this cotton. Let me make sure I don't contaminate the yellow. The yellow wouldn't hurt this painting, honestly, but our little cotton candy sky. This painting I've been trying to make for a while, so I'm happy this one finally turned out. And in my vision, I want to make a different version that has purple in it as well, like a purple and pink cotton candy sky. But this is a good start, like a pink cosmos swirl of cotton candy in the sky. But that's it. We have orchid enough today. I'd like to thank you all. Oh, 1 second. I'd like to thank you all for showing up today. Here's a closer look at all the paintings. It's time to call it a night. I'm exhausted. I've been up way too late. I'm starting to get a headache from it. So, wish your golem good night. Let me pause the music so I can say my outro. Remember, you're out of this world, no matter what anyone tells you, and trans rights. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for showing up for painting. Hope you all like the paintings, even though this is kind of the most halfback. I think every painting I make is the worst painting ever when I paint it, and then when it dries, I'm like, oh shit, I was cooking. I think this time there might be some paintings I might, at least one of these paintings I might consider. Maybe I was overcooking, you know? Actually, these aren't too bad. This is the one that was almost the biggest disaster. But I think I salvaged it by being weird. Okay, good night, everyone. Bye bye.